What's up guys, Hotshotfrontier back at it again with another video. And in this video guys, we're going to be doing a little market watch. A lot of things have been moving on the market, so I wanted to share with you. We have the Magicians of Bonds in Unity, the quarter century rare from Duelist Nexus. And if you guys don't know, a lot of people are speculating that this is a card to get. The reason being it's getting multiple copies in different colors apparently in later sets. So a lot of players are trying to pick this up now. You know, think of this as something like the early Starlight rares, right? Something like with the Charmers, you want to kind of have that whole collection set in your collection. So consider getting it if you want to get it. Don't go and just get it just to buy it, you know, buy what you want to buy. But moving on, we have going on to the Duelist Nexus set as a total, and a lot of the prices for the QCRs have been moving, especially Crimson Dragon. A lot of things have been going down in price. It's gonna take a while for it to stabilize because there are a lot of QCRs in the set competing for different spots. But I think long term, I really want to get that Crimson Dragon in QCR. We have the Cosmic Quasar Dragon as well, $85, not bad. But you know, as you go down, a lot of them have been really, really low. And it really depends on, again, meta, how the top players are playing certain decks and how certain cards will move. You know, like Ultrageist is probably going to be down. I don't think Ultrageist is going to be a top meta deck. We don't know, but you know, for right now, it's very low. Like again, with the Runic cards, I don't know if Runic is really going to be playing this like pure, probably. Mixed with something else like Runic Sprite, probably not. But moving on, we have the Revolution Synchron, $50. This card might dip even further. We don't know. We really have to see like more competitive play during the meta, but you know, we really, it's just all speculative, to be honest. If we go over to the second page though, we will see that Tristinas are really low, the QCRs too. Crimson Dragon, $16, not bad, still a good card to pick up if you guys have not done so already. Dark World, hey, you pick up your corridors for about $9.50 each, not bad. Pieces Armoritera for the Vanadium deck, of course. You have the Sinful Spoils of Subversion Snake Eye for $7, that's not bad too. We have the Lars, $4, so a lot of cards here are really good. You can get them for really cheap right now, so definitely go ahead and get that, guys. But moving on, we have the Cosmic Blazer Dragon. I don't know if you guys know, but this is a card that you can cheese out with the Crimson Dragon. So it has 2 copies. If you want a common copy for like less than 50 cents really, you can get it from the Legendary Duelist Magical Hero set. But if you want a ultra rare copy from Dusa, it's going to cost you about $4 to $5, but it's really what you want to play. So if you think you're going to go ahead and use it, definitely go ahead and grab the foil copy. If not, just grab a common, guys, as long as it doesn't bother you, to be honest. Now, next up we have is a really cool tech with super polymerization, and this is the Dragon Knight Draco Aquarius. So this monster is actually summoned when if you're versing a board with Berone and a dragon type synchro monster, something like Borreload Savage Dragon, or again, you're just versing Dragon Link, so they're playing the Link 5, you can basically just cheese this out, and it's a really cool card, to be honest. So honestly, if you guys do not have your copies, or at least just a copy, go ahead and grab your copy from Ghost in the Past. That's still pretty recent compared to the other sets out here. But yeah, I think this is a really interesting super poly target to have, just to have one copy at least, just you never know, right? But moving on, we have the Phantasmal Lord Ultimaya Bish Vulcan. So this mouthful of a card, I am so happy that this card has actually been going up, because what you do is people go into Crimson Dragon, Bish Vulcan, and then just go into Hot Red. So it's been crazy so far, but yeah, it's finally time. And the card has been going up in price, $13, $14, $15. Get your copy now if you're going to be using that strategy. But I'm glad I kind of like bought a few copies a long time ago, so I'm gonna try to offload as many as I possibly can. But yeah, this is a really cool card, and I just saw that, you know, this card just never really had a reprint, and it looks really good in the premium gold too. I know people don't love the premium gold rarity, but honestly, it's not that bad. Moving on, we have the Guardian Chimera. This actually kind of stuck up on me. I was looking towards building the illusion type, the new archetype for Yu-Gi-Oh, and you need a Guardian Chimera. So I was like, all right, let me go ahead and see how much one is. $27 for the secret rare, $25 for the ultra rare. Luckily I have the ultra rare, so we're good. I'm just gonna play the one copy. But if you do not have your copies of this card, definitely go ahead and grab at least one copy, or kind of ride the wave and wait until it dips down. Next we have for Maze of Memories, we have the Ronde de Fleur with the Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon. Specifically, we have the ultra rare shot up $10, so now Brone is no longer $40, it is $50, so it is slowly going up. You guys need to have your copy, grab it. Same thing with the Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon. It went back down to like 31, now it's back up again like $10 to 41. So you know, these are cards to consider getting now rather than later. And something really cheap I've seen is the Solemn Judgment for like 38, 39 bucks. I mean, I guess not many people are actually running Solemn Judgment right now, but like, you guys know the history of this card selling. Like, it's always been an expensive card for all copies, so consider getting that. I mean, it's very cheap right now. Moving on, we have the Triple Tactic Thrust. This card for the secret is 74 bucks, and the Ultimate Rare is 120. I think from OTS 22, the Thrust is probably the one card people really want, you know, to have a stable 3 of. So you could sell it for this price point if you're not going to use it, because I feel like it will dip over time. But yeah, this card is a really good card to have in general, because it turns anything you're playing in your deck into 4, 5, or 6. If you're running 3 copies of that other card, now you're playing 6 copies of it. It's an amazing card. Moving on, OTS 22 in general, you know, you have a lot of good cards. I love how in this set we got the Archfiend Eccentric reprint, because as you guys know, the other copies were actually going up in price because people were estimating that it might be good to use, have a Pokemon monster that can just pop a card on field, which is pretty nice to have. But definitely go ahead and grab your stuff now rather than later. Moving on, we have the 2019 Megatons, and the reason being is that we have the Heritage of the Chalice. This went up because of the Infernoble hype from Duelist Nexus, but it's slowly going down, so maybe you want to watch that a little bit and then grab it when it gets lower. But you let me know down below. We have the Abominations Prison. If you're playing Unchained, yeah, you need this card. You need 3 of this card. So, you know, kind of see which one you want to get, the secret rare or the ultra rare. It is up to you. Moving on, again, we have the Unchained stuff in total, and it's really just the Link 2 monster that has gone up in price like that. I don't believe the Link 3 had a reprint, unfortunately, but the new monster from Duelist Nexus is very low right now, so that's a really good card. In ultra rare, probably even a lot more as secret rare. The QCR 2 is, I think, reasonably priced, to be honest, because people have been thinking of playing this with Labyrinth, have like Unchained Labyrinth. But let me know, guys, would you play Unchained Labyrinth down below? Moving on, we have the Shooting Majestic Star Dragon. Now, this is a card I also would highly recommend you buy, especially if you're going to be using Crimson Dragon shenanigans. This card is it has no other printings too, so if you want to grab it, definitely grab it now before it goes even higher in price. But yeah, I can definitely foresee a lot of decks playing the Crimson Dragon stuff, playing this card, so definitely grab stuff now rather than later. Next, we have the Geomath Mech Final Sigma. A lot of the boards that are like synchro spamming, they'll end with this in the extra monster zone and then a bunch of negates down below. So yeah, after they hot calamity you on their turn, on basically your opponent's turn, you just have a bunch of just stuff on the field that they have to deal with, which most of the time they won't. On their turn, they just that's it, it's over. But this card is really cheap for what it is, honestly. The one reprint from Ghost in the Past, the second Haunting, but the secret rare is the OG and it's only $1, so definitely consider that upgrade rarity if you want to play that deck. And then moving on to the last thing for the market watch today, guys, is the Peaceful Planet Calorium. I said it correctly. So luckily this card has gone down in price. It used to be 40 bucks, a little higher, 45. I saw some for 50, but luckily it has gone down because, you know, it was the Millennium hype in the beginning of Duelist Nexus, like a little before it came out. But, you know, we really have to see where this deck goes. Is it going to have like the high representation and the win rate with it? Then cards like this will be skyrocketing in price. Same thing with the Visa Starfrost. You want to watch out for that. But if you're going to play the deck, this is a good time to pick up this field spell if you didn't pick it up before. But guys, let me know down below your opinions on the market watch today. Did I miss anything? Any spikes in the market, in other sets? But guys, if you liked the video, make sure to give it a huge like. Comment down below, what did I miss? And guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you're updated the moment I upload new videos. But guys, that's it from me. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.